On this week's edition of Jag TV, we have an update on construction taking place on our campus and a look at the new facilities for animals in Kansas City.
And what a South graduate is doing to help students fulfill their dreams.
Celebrating 10 years of broadcast excellence, this is the award-winning Jag TV.
Welcome back to the first Jag TV of the year. Happy 2020. I'm Emily Wilson.
And I'm Ty Campbell. Construction here at South has made a great progress over the last few months. Here's Tristan with what's going on inside the Black Box Theater.
With the school district's $99 million bond, South has gotten a lot of new space, but they aren't done as they are still working on the new Black Box Theater. The construction crew is still busy at work.
That's what we're going to do right now. We're going to go for a little walk and explain kind of where we're at the current construction time right now. But right here in this area is the lobby that connects the rest of the building.
But the construction isn't only adding the Black Box Theater. There will also be a new learning space.
So this is a large classroom, and back this direction is what you guys call the green room. There's a little bit of area there for classroom and some bathrooms, and there's a set of stairs that goes down to a storage room.
The new Black Box Theater will bring a lot of guests coming to see performances.
So this is a ticket booth. There's a couple rolling doors for ticket access on both sides. Pretty cool. And then the main event here, we got the Black Box. There's a lot of work to do still in here. We're at the phase where we've got the structure built and the building dried in. And now we've got some iron workers here getting ready to do mezzanine work and overhead work, so it's getting ready to take off.
The Black Box Theater is making some good progress and should be done by the end of this semester. This has been Tristan Harris with Jag TV.
Thanks, Tristan. We are all looking forward to seeing the finished product. Blue Springs South graduate Luke Simon has decided to fund the Visionary Scholarship, which is designed to help students pursue their dreams. After spending time as a teacher in New Mexico, he had a new appreciation of all that BSSD can do for students and decided to create the scholarship to further assist students in following their dreams.
The senior class officers are working hard to prepare for the end of the year.
Here's Reese with more.
Even though we're still many months out from this year's senior class graduation, a few South students are already getting prepped.
So we've met up with the PTSA moms and a few other members in our group, along with Jen, and we've discussed just the little kinks and stuff.
Each year, Blue Springs South High School holds a senior breakfast for students and parents after the senior class's official last day of school.
The senior breakfast is the morning. It's after we've got out of school. It's just normally it's on a Friday most of the time, and you can just come in, enjoy breakfast, get your cap and gown.
In order to keep the tradition going, the senior class officers collect donations to cover the costs of food and shirts for every senior.
And the funds come from donations.
We haven't figured out our theme yet, so we'd be welcome to suggestions from anyone.
Later in the semester, senior class officers will be right here in the cafeteria collecting pictures and any other information they may need for their presentation. I'm Reese Betts for Jag TV.
Thanks, Reese. If you are in need of shirts for clubs or events, contact Big Frog. 10% of all earnings will be donated back into the Blue Springs School District College Fund. Their goal is to raise $1,500. They are already halfway to the mark. You have until mid-March to make your purchase.
Recently, the Kansas City Pet Project has purchased a new facility which will expand the amount of animals they can hold.
Now to Madeline with more, to see what a difference they are making in our community.
On April 4th, 2017, a vote was made that would change the fate of Kansas City pets forever.
We moved out of our nearly 50-year-old shelter into this beautiful structure.
An embarrassment of a structure on Raytown Road. That's what the Kansas City Star said in reference to KC Pet Project's old location, just behind the stadiums. But on January 1st, 2020, KC Pet Project proudly opened their brand new facility, equipped with space to hold 250 dogs and 180 cats comfortably, places for the pets to play and roam free, and even their own retail and coffee shop.
This has just been such a huge change for us at KC Pet Project. We're thrilled with the opening of our new campus. I just love the fact that we have separated species so much in this building and that there's not 200 dogs in one room together. Cats have free roaming cat rooms and catios, and it's just such a vast improvement over what we had. I also love how much technology is in this building that we never had before, like Wi-Fi. First of all, we never had Wi-Fi. We also have these great kiosks where people can stop and see all the pets that are looking for homes, and our video wall. There's just so much that's just great added elements to this campus.
And they even have a place where veterinarians are always on call to help the animals when they need it.
So our vet clinic is really a state-of-the-art clinic. There's nothing like it. There's no other clinic like it in the country in terms of sheltering that will not only serve the pets of Kansas City that come to us, but we hope to eventually start to add public veterinary services so that we can help the other owned pets of Kansas City that need wellness, vaccinations, spay-neuter services, things like that.
And they're always looking for volunteers and donations to help keep their animals happy and healthy.
Paper towels, peanut butter, hot dogs, all of those are very, very high-value items around here, as well as canned food for both dogs and cats. This is a big campus. We're going to need a lot of help, and so anybody who's interested can go to our website to find out more information.
If you would like to donate to KC Pet Project, you can go to donate.kcpetproject.org, or if you want to come out and look at dogs, you can come out here to their brand new facility right by Swope Park. I'm Madeline Paget for Jag TV.
Thanks, Madeline. Feel free to donate or volunteer at the KC Prep Project anytime.
After the break, we will look into some upcoming events here at South
and get updates on the next few weeks, straight ahead.
What does the Blue Springs Chamber of Commerce do? It supports the growth of local businesses. It holds community events such as Fall Fun Fest. And it helps community members find employment. Blue Springs Chamber of Commerce, building business, growing community.
Dahlquist Dental has been proudly serving Blue Springs and the community for nearly 40 years. They offer family dentistry to all ages, sedation dentistry, wisdom teeth extractions, and implant surgery. When it comes to insurance, they accept Delta Dental and all PPO insurance plans. And if you're on a very tight budget, payment plans are offered through Care Credit. Find out why so many have trusted Dahlquist Dental for nearly 4 decades. They're located just off the outer road in Blue Springs.
Give us a call or visit us at our website, dahlquistdental.com.
We'll see you soon. All this took was a pristine SAT, ACT, and GPA. Before that, a healthy dose of travel field hockey, volunteering, the arts, and 18 years of everything else. Sending a kid to college is overwhelming. But to solve the big challenges of tomorrow, start with simple steps today. If you're ready to start, we're ready to help. So let's get started at countryfinancial.com.
Call your financial representative, Isaiah Bragg, at 816-795-6340.
What's going on, Jags? It's Nate Mitchell, new co-owner here at Culver's in Blue Springs. Believe it or not, we're celebrating 12 years out here on 7 Highway. We want you guys to come check out our newly renovated dining room. Get yourself one of them famous butter burgers. Well, believe it or not, those things are never started cooking until after you order it. You know what goes perfect with that Culver's Bacon Deluxe is it creates your own concrete mixer, baby. Thanks again for your 12 years of support. Come see us down here at South 7 Highway. Can't wait to see you.
Welcome back, Jags. In City News, we had a $1 million Powerball ticket winner right here at home. A Powerball player from the Blue Springs Quick Trip on Woods Chapel won $1 million after matching all 5 numbers drawn in the January 1st drawing. The win marks the 55th time a Missouri lottery player has won $1 million Powerball Match 5 prize since 2012. Across the state, no more spring forward or falling back. Missouri lawmakers are considering making daylight saving times permanent during the 100th General Assembly. The bill could go into effect as early as August 2020. However, 20 states must have adopted similar legislation for the law to go into effect. This change is also on the table around us in Kansas and Illinois. In national news, a 103-year-old World War II veteran is finally being honored for his time in the military 75 years later. Peter Fantasia of Somerville, Massachusetts received 8 medals last Monday. Fantasia was captured in France in 1944 while helping a wounded sergeant and lieutenant and was held a prisoner of war until he was freed in 1945. He expressed gratitude for his comrades and said they were with him in spirit. Such an example of American heroism. That's all for this week's edition of City State Nation, and now over to Evan with some important reminders.
Thanks, Taylor. Having trouble on the ACT? During a few win periods this semester, professionals from each academic section of the ACT will be here at South to help you out. English will be held on January 29th and March 25th. Math and Science will be held on January 22nd and March 25th. If you're interested, sign up with your English, Math, or Science teachers. Senate's annual Mr. Jaguar pageant is just around the corner. Forms for senior boys to participate are available today outside rooms 1015 and 314. Mr. Jag will be a great show on March 12th, and if you're not participating, we hope to see you there.
If you're considering participating in Mr. Jag, you can find forms either outside Miss Bubel or Miss Bertrand's room, and we do have a mandatory meeting coming up January 15th, which will be either before or after school. And even if you're not participating in Mr. Jag, I highly recommend that you come to the show because it's really fun and it's really entertaining.
Want to watch a sports event but can't make it? Lucky for you, you can watch South Sports Events live for a small fee on the NFHS network. Head to nfhsnetwork.com to find out more. And no school on Monday, January 20th in honor of Martin Luther King Jr. Day. That's it for reminders. I'm Evan Cook.
Thanks, Evan. Bowls for Souls is an event at Blue Springs South that will raise money for those in need in our community. The event will take place on February 14th prior to the boys' basketball game. Tickets cost $10 and will include admission to the game, a homemade bowl by students and teachers at South, and food provided from South organizations. We would love to see you at the event.
Mr. Jag is right around the corner, and this year's theme is Greece. If you are looking to enter Mr. Jag, go to either room 314 or 1015 to pick up a form. Forms are due the 15th. We look forward to seeing what our senior class puts together. After the break, we take a look into a new club for boys and what's been taking place in South sports.
And Abby will break down a fun and safe household activity coming up.
Join Big Frog Custom T-Shirts as they celebrate the Future Leaders T-Shirt Scholarship Program. Here's how it works. Now through March 31st, 2020, each time you order custom-made shirts for Blue Springs schools, clubs, and associations, 10% of the total purchase will help fund grants and scholarships distributed through the Blue Springs Education Foundation. It's a win-win situation. Design your own T-shirt at the area's largest selection of styles and colors, and 10% of the cost goes right back into the Blue Springs Education Foundation. For more information, contact Big Frog at 816-795-1115 or stop by and check out the big store. Big Frog Custom T-Shirts, located just off I-70 in Independence.
There's a huge spider in the closet.
Don't let pest control your life. Let Moxie Pest Control be your pain relief. That means a thorough inspection and treatment without dangerous chemicals. Experience the Moxie difference at killbugsfast.com. Moxie Pest Control, Kansas City's pain relief experts.
Hey Jaguars, this is Brandon Jackley with Chick-fil-A in Blue Springs. I'm the owner-operator here for the last 8 years, and we are so glad to be a part of this community, especially Blue Springs South High School. Come see our newly renovated dining room. Also, we're going to stay open late on Friday nights to catch you after the football game, so come visit us. Go Jags!
Jag TV Sports is sponsored by Rod Sports of Blue Springs.
Hey Jags, over winter break, a lot has happened in our winter sports. The boys basketball team went 1-2 over break, losing close games to Raytown and Center High School. They also beat St. Joseph Central 76-66. They are now 4-5 on the season with an upcoming game at home against Lee Summit North. Make sure to come out and support. Girls basketball went 2-1 over break. They got 2 big wins, beating Helias Catholic and Blair Oaks. They also took their only loss of the season to Jefferson City, losing 51-29. They also took a big win against Park Hill last Thursday, winning 55-50. This advanced the girls to the record of 10-1. They have an upcoming game against Lee Summit at Lee Summit on Thursday. Good luck, girls. The boys wrestling team had a match against Grain Valley last Thursday. It was a great match and the boys put up a great fight, but Grain Valley's size was a big factor in the match and the Jags came up short. Their next match is at home against Park Hill on Wednesday. Make sure to come out and support. That has been all for sports. I'm Brandon Kempf, Jag TV.
Thanks, Brandon. Good job to our winter sports this season. We look forward to what's yet to come.
Now here's Abby with a fun and safe home activity.
Hi Jags, I'm Abby Jackson and today we are going to make homemade Play-Doh. First, we'll start off with 2 cups of all-purpose flour. And then we'll add 3/4 cups of salt, 4 teaspoons of cream of tartar, and we're going to mix all of the dry ingredients together. And then we will add 2 cups of lukewarm water and 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. At this time, choose the color or colors that you would like for your dough and lay out a plastic bag that corresponds with each color. Now let's color the dough. And there you have it, homemade Play-Doh. That's all for Jag TV. I'm Abby Jackson. Back to you.
Thanks, Abby. That looks like a lot of fun.
That's all for this week's edition of Jag TV. Thank you for watching. Make sure to follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and go check out jagtvnews.com.